hereby call this meeting to order at 8:30 p.m. Secretary Shells, can you do roll, please?
President Ford. Here. Vice President Jacobs.
Here.
Dean R.C. Murphy. Executive Treasurer Lorenz.
Here.
Assistant Treasurer Doyle.
Here.
Senator Dahl. Senator Lennon. Senator Walton.
Here.
Senator Hernandez Gary.
Here.
Senator Hertzberg.
Here.
Senator Wilcoxon. Here. Senator Maldonado. Here. Senator Barons. Here. Senator Parizo. Here. Senator Westlaw. Senator Burns.
Here.
Senator Robb.
Here.
Senator Chen.
Here.
Senator Thackeray. Here. Senator Chenoweth.
Here.
Senator Howard. Here. Senator Martin. Here. Senator Flanagan. Here. Roll has been called.
Thank you. Moving on to public comment. Are there any public comments in the room or on YouTube? Right, seeing none, moving on to the approval of the agenda.
Second.
Favor of the agenda, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Right. Moving on to senators' reports. Are there any senators' reports tonight? All right, seeing none, moving on to advisors' reports.
Nothing tonight.
All right, thank you. All right, moving on to officers' reports. President Ford.
All right. So this afternoon, Vice President Jacobs and I presented at President Padilla's cabinet meeting. And this is a really good meeting. We were able to talk about our plans for this semester, in addition to kind of going over what they might need from us and what we might need from them this semester. And it really was just a great opportunity to meet some new administrators and be able to talk to them about some issues on campus. So that went really well. Just a reminder, we have our We Matter Week at Senate Town Hall. That's this Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. in the Christopher Center Community Room. And in addition to that, be sure to check out all the other events that BSO is putting on for We Matter Week and try to attend some of those and support other organizations who are also partnering with BSO this week. And then finally, I want to encourage you all to either apply or encourage your constituents to apply to the Generosity Award applications. This provides the opportunity to recognize and appreciate the generous activities of individuals and groups that are on campus. So it's a great way to just be able to recognize some of the great things that some of our students are doing on campus. So I put the link to the nomination website on our document so you can check out the online minutes. And yeah, I just encourage you to apply to that and encourage your constituents to apply. Are there any questions for me? All right, and report.
Thank you, President Ford. Moving on to my report. All right, we finally finished updating the bylaws from last year. All of our bylaw proposals and constitutional amendments have been added to our previous bylaws, so that is under revision by Provost Johnson this week. So as soon as we get the signature from him, those will be posted online to our website, so you guys can check all of our updated bylaws and start moving forward with our second revision, or full revision. So please RSVP for President Padilla's inauguration on October 30th. You are all student leaders, so it'd be good for you to go and see this momentous occasion on our campus. If you can't make it, that's fine. I just really highly recommend you guys RSVP and be there for that. I also attend all those weekends festivities as student leaders. So, and that link is also in the online agenda as well. So, if you are interested in doing an SR or a BP right now, I know we're going to have a retreat sooner or later going over that, or a workshop. But if you are interested in starting something now, please reach out to any of us on e-board or any returning senators to get started on that. So this past week, our advisor, Carrie Whittier, has been so graciously putting together a standardization of emails for Student Senate. So all of our emails now have the standard Senate.committee name for our emails. So please tell your constituencies and your constituents about that standardization. So if they need to reach out to us, they know what the email is. This should be easier and more accessible for all students. So we have everything under one umbrella. And if you are a chair and if you had to update your password, please send that to me so I just have that in case of a transition. Lastly, unfortunately, we lost Senator Franco Raimondi this past week. He had to step down. So if anybody is interested in residence chair, that would be greatly appreciated because we have a very waning student senate right now. So if anybody's interested to take on that work and remove yourself from your current committee, that would be great. Any questions for me? All right, moving on to Secretary Shops.
Number 4.
All right, moving on to PRC Grimpy. Said town hall promotions will start once Instagram and Facebook servers are back up. They are. He did post that. Please share that with everybody about our town hall event this Thursday. The more people that get to know about it, the better we'll have with turnout and with campus impact with students bringing their concerns and issues. So please do that. Let him know if your committee needs help with advertising anything or getting out a statement, and share with everyone a template for drafting legislation that goes again with just reaching out to us and getting some SRs and PPs started. All right, moving on to Executive Treasurer Lorenz.
No report.
All right. Moving on to committee reports, Executive Committee Chair 4.
I'll just be sending out the agenda for tomorrow's meeting, either tonight or tomorrow morning. Any point.
All right, thank you. Finance Chair Parisa.
We will be sending out budget dates in the near future, so tell Tier 3 orgs to keep an eye out for that. Only the budget dates for Tier 3, I should clarify, because they budget each semester. And then for the rest of our committee work, we'll be working to update finance committee bylaws this year. There's nothing we can change about like this current budgeting year, but this would be things we can put in place for next year. And if you get any finance questions, please feel free to send them to me. Once again, my office hours are 5:30 to 7:30 on Mondays in the Senate office. Thank you.
Any questions for Chair Parisa? All right, moving on to Administration Chair Chenoweth.
Hello, everyone. We've got 2 new organizations that we need to vote on today. That's the Muslim Students Association and Disc Golf Club. We're going to start with the Muslim Students Association. I'll just briefly read the about section about each organization that they submitted on their recognition request form, and then take any questions that you guys have. So for the Muslim Students Association, they said that it is a club dedicated to making the Muslim student body feel welcome and heard on campus. Moreover, MSA is focused on building an alliance between all religious backgrounds by means of dispelling common notions of Islamophobia and familiarizing non-Muslims with Islam. Also, MSA is focused on bringing a sense of comfortability and belonging to the constantly ostracized and criminalized Muslim community. Admin Committee met with the president of MSA today at our meeting, and after talking about our organization with her, which they have a lot of interest already, I think about 20 people interested in their organization right now is what she said. We voted 5-0-0 to approve them. Does anybody have any questions about MSA? Should we vote one by one?
All right, is there a motion to discuss or a motion to vote for MSA?
Motion to vote.
Is there a second? Second. All right, all in favor of voting, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, all in favor of approving Muslim Student Association, please raise your placards. All right, all opposed? Any abstentions? All right, motion passes, or organization passes 17-0-0.
All right, now moving on to Disc Golf Club. The Disc Golf Club is an organization that will meet 3 to 4 times a month and play disc golf either at the VU campus course or any number of local courses, Rogers Lakewood, PNW, and more. All skill levels are welcome, and there is an emphasis on meeting new people and working together to get better at the game of disc golf. We also plan on working with Rec Sports to host a tournament twice a semester, and the first one is already planned. I believe that's coming up this weekend. The executive board will also be working with Student Life to better the course. T-pads and signage are already in the works. So we met with a representative from Disc Golf Club today, like we did the MSA, and after discussion with them, Edmund voted 5-0-0 to approve Disc Golf Club. Does anybody have any questions about Disc Golf Club?
All right. Is there a motion to vote or a motion to discuss?
Motion to vote.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor of voting, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right. All in favor of approving Disc Golf Club for recognition, please raise your placards. All opposed? Any abstentions? All right, organization passes 17-0-0. All right, thank you, Chair Shannon. All right, moving on to the Committee on Media, Chair Behrens.
Just that we are meeting this Thursday.
All right, moving on to Screening Committee Chair Bakri.
So the form has been sent out, to everyone on campus to begin filling out applications for interested positions. Right now, we're just waiting on responses, so if you know of anyone who's interested or anyone has expressed an interest to you, please tell them to either reach out to me or call back.
Great. Any questions for Senator Bakri? All right, Senator Sherman.
How many people are interested so far?
Right now, we have 20.
Any other questions for Senator Bakri? Senator Sherman.
Sorry. When exactly are you guys planning on starting interviews?
As soon as we get forms that we haven't gotten yet.
All right, any other questions for Senator Bakri? All right, thank you, Senator Bakri. Moving on to Committee on Dining Services Committee, Chair Martin.
We will be holding interviews hopefully later this week, definitely next week. If you know anyone that's interested, please pop them an email me. I further don't mind myself to you or our Senate dining email, which I will probably get to the students over.
Great. Any questions for Chair Martin? All right, moving on to Diversity and Inclusion, Chair Howard.
The committee meeting, they like in time to schedule this week, we should start the meeting next week. Also, I still have 2 seats, or technically 3, the first one has to be voted on, the 2 seats need to be filled, so if you know anyone interested.
Great, any questions for Chair Howard? All right, moving on to Discretionary Funds Committee, Chair Rob.
I still need to schedule the meeting. I believe 5 people, including the one non-senator we have filled out the doodle I sent out. If you haven't, please do that. We need to schedule a meeting. That's it.
All right, thank you. Any questions for Chair Rob? All right, moving on to new business, there is none. So moving on to old business, we have the DFC nomination for the non-senator student position, Noah Godsill. Is there a motion to vote, motion to discuss?
Motion to vote.
There's a motion to vote. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, all in favor of voting, please say aye.
Aye.
All right, all in favor of nominating Noah Godsill for the non-student senator position for DFC, please raise your placards. All right, any opposed? Any abstentions? All right, Noah Godsill is passed 17-0-0. All right, we have a full DFC committee now. Congratulations. All right, moving on to public comment. Are there any on YouTube or in the audience? All right, seeing none, moving on to postmortem. I'm going to echo President Ford's sentiments about We Matter Week. Please get involved with those events on campus. Please get involved with our co-sponsored event with DSO on Thursday. We would like to see a good turnout. We will be working on another event in a couple of weeks. It's going to be a workshop. We're going to take a lot of the concerns and issues that were brought up during the town hall, and this will be brought to the workshop where we'll have administrators sit down with students at round tables and discuss these concepts, topics, and issues at length, and see what changes on campus can be made from those. So attendance is really important this week. So please get your constituents out. Please get yourselves out so we can make an impact on campus with that. Also, I know it's better to sit down in your chair during the meeting, but if people could come up so people can see on the webcam and on our live stream what you guys are saying so they can hear it too, that would be great. I know it's a long, weird walk, but it's better for transparency. All right, that is it for me. So is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second, all in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, meeting adjourned, 8:46 p.m. Thank you all.